it's Becky with the Dorky Thrifters, and I have 4 sales to show you today, and they are all eyeglasses, prescription eyeglasses. Alright, we'll start over here. These are Oakleys. They're older Oakleys. They're in pretty rough shape. The lenses had some scuffing. You can kind of see that. The little earpieces were really nasty, so I just took them off and throw them away. So the buyer will have to get new they're just like little rubber sleeves. You can buy them on eBay, different colors. And it comes with the case and a little pouch. The case and the pouch I got at a thrift store for $1. And these I bought at a thrift store for $2. So total here I've got $3 invested, and these sold for $75. So Oakleys are almost always a good brand to get, even if they're not in the best condition. Okay, next up is a pair of Ralph Lauren prescription sunglasses. There you go, Ralph Lauren's. These I bought for $2. This case I bought for $1, so I'm going to include this case. And these sold for $55. Alright, next up is this pair of Cosmopolitan. Now, these are just a plastic frame. They sold for $25. I paid $1 for them. I paid $1 for the case, so that's $2. I just sold another pair of Cosmopolitans not too long ago, and I believe they sold for $25 as well. So this is definitely a decent brand to pick up if you see them. They do sell Cosmopolitan. So that was a $25 sale. And then lastly, I have these. They're called Flex. I don't know if you can see that. This one I've had for a long time. They've been reduced. They were on sale. So they finally sold for $12.45. The guy that purchased this lamp is planning to restore it. He emailed me and asked me a few questions about it, and then made me an offer of $100. We had it listed for $125 plus shipping. He paid $133, I believe, with including shipping. And so it's heading off tomorrow to be restored. Today I sold these pots. They are kitchen fare. One is a 9-inch and this I believe is a 10-inch. They sold to the same buyer. Kitchen fare, KF. They're this really pretty baby blue, and the outsides are almost flawless. But for some reason this lid doesn't fit on snug. So I disclosed that in the listing. And this one's even in better condition, where the Teflon isn't scratched and the lid fits in snug. So I paid $7 each for these at a thrift store. And this one here, the larger one, sold for $90. And this one sold for $70 plus shipping. And then just a couple books that we sold from that storage unit. This one here sold for $6. And this one sold for $5 on half.com. This is a hat I sold and I forgot to show it before I packaged it up. It's just a vintage Adam Trilby style Fedora hat. If I find a good picture. There, it's a pretty decent one there. This I paid $1 for at the Goodwill, and I sold it for $29.95 plus shipping. I did mess up on the shipping a little bit though, because I had it listed with media mail, and obviously I can't send a media mail, and so they only paid $3.22 shipping, and I think it cost me a little over $6 for shipping, so messed up a little bit there, but not too bad, and still made a little bit of money on it. Today I sold this candle holder. It's hand, what do you call it, like punched. This lid comes off, and so it holds a candle down in there. It's a little candle loop, and I got this out of an auction lot. I think I ended up paying about $2 or $3 for it, and it sold today for $29.95 plus shipping. I have a couple sales today. This is a pair of eyeglass frames, prescription frames for prescription sunglasses. The name brand on them is Persol. These are vintage, and these sold for $30 within about 30 minutes of listing them. And these are some that came out of the lot that I bought on eBay. And then this is a book I sold on half.com for $6.